Well, hello there. My name is Mark Miles, and you probably already know that because you're watching this channel. But I just want to do a video on a little bit of a topic around psychology, right? Now, I'm assuming if you're watching this channel, you're probably an influencer. You're probably someone that runs workshops. You're probably someone that's in an education capacity. Maybe you're a corporate trainer, and maybe you're just someone that loves to teach people stuff, so to speak. And in today's video, I want to talk to you about psychology. And I would have to say that one of the greatest profiling tools that I ever came across that really transformed my life was called Process Communication Model, PCM, so to speak, right? And this model revolutionized my life and my thinking, and also how I deliver workshops as well. Now, if you look into the model, you will see that there's basically 6 archetypes of different types of humans that are out there. And you can look into the history of it, and you can look at how it's been used in terms of profiling tools for, profiling criminals, and also just, profiling oneself and also profiling other people. And it is a really, really in-depth model, far above and beyond Myers-Briggs and all that kind of stuff. Myers-Briggs is great, but it's not going to give you the intelligence or the wisdom or the knowledge of process communication model. Now, PCM really helps you understand people, what drives them, what motivates them, but also what can be missing for them in order to fulfill, right? So we need to appreciate that every single human is motivated by different things. Every single human has different, parts of their personality that will show up, right? And you can dive deep into the model, but let me just share that there are 6 personality types, right? And 6, profiles that someone might fall into at different times. And you're going to fall into one of them more strongly than the others, but you'll definitely have the energy of all of them in you at particular times, right? And what we say in PCM is when your needs are full, that's when you'll be able to operate in the different ones, right? So let's just look at some of the core ones that we've got here. So we've got a thinker. Now, a thinker is someone that really loves the data, the facts, the figures, the details, and a thinker really is worried about being, how do we put this? Being right, but being right for the sake of accuracy and getting the job done, right? Then we have a persister. Now, persister is more so someone that is worried about opinions and being right over other people, or really for them, trustworthiness is very, very important. So they need to be seen as a trusting or a trusted person. Cool. So next one is a harmonizer. Now, a harmonizer is someone that really loves and values connection with other people. And they really love to make sure other people are feeling good. There's a connection. There's love in the air, right? And they love to talk to other people. Next one, we've got a rebel. Now, a rebel really loves fun, craziness, and standing out a little bit. And they're going to be a little bit louder than normal, right? Now, a rebel will really value autonomy and their own space. All right. Rebel, they really, ironically, value their own space and also fun and being a little bit quirky, a little bit unique, right? So they may have lots of tattoos, they may have lots of piercings, they may a little bit more fun orientated, so to speak. Now, next one is imaginer. Now, an imaginer is someone that could be a little bit aloof. They're off with the fairies, so to speak. They're a little bit creative, and they're more so focused on, being in their own mind. And last of all, we have a promoter. Now, a promoter is someone like James Bond and someone that really loves to live on the edge. Live on the edge, gamble, have fun, fast cars, fast decisions, and get shit done, right? Now, every single one of you that's watching this video right now is going to be a combination of a thinker, persister, harmonizer, rebel, imaginer, and promoter, right? So you're going to have those different energies in you, but you're going to find one of those energies is a little bit stronger than the other, and then the rest is going to cascade down, right? So if anyone knows me, I'm definitely a very strong thinker, persister, and I've got the other energies going on there as well. Now, everyone that watches these videos, you're going to be a combination. You may be more of a harmonizer, maybe more of a rebel. You love the fun stuff, right? You maybe go to concerts and go, rah, rah, fun, right? Other people watching this video, maybe you're more of an imaginer. Maybe you love to just sit and read books and you just love your own time and space, right? Promoter, maybe you're the kind of person that loves watching videos and just go off and use the stuff, all right? Or maybe you're a thinker that you like to sit down and take notes on these videos. That'd be cool. Now, next thing though, every single one of these actually has an existential question that they're trying to answer about themselves moment to moment, right? Moment to moment. And they need to be able to answer that question in order to be happy in life, right? And if they can't answer this question, then essentially they're going to feel unfulfilled. All right. So let's go through each of these profiles and look at the existential question. And then we can think about how we can relate that to running a workshop. So the first one, thinker. Now, thinker is always wondering, am I competent? Am I competent? And other people, do they see me as competent, right? Because being competent or being able to do a good job is so important to them. And if they don't feel that, see that, receive that, then they're not going to be feeling great, all right? Now, persister. Now, persister, the opinionated person, they are worried about, am I seen as trustworthy? And does my opinion matter? Does my opinion matter to other people? And if it does, great, I'm going to feel part of the process. But if I don't feel like my opinion matters, I'm not going to feel like very, very, very happy, right? I'm not going to be a happy camper. Next one, harmonizer. Now, a harmonizer, they're always asking themselves the question, do I actually belong here? Do I belong? Do I feel part of the team? Do I not? And if I don't, then I'm like, yeah, scratching my head, going, does anyone really care about me? And can I actually make a difference? Next one, rebel. Now, rebel is asking themselves, as they're having all their fun, am I being seen? Am I being seen? And, is my my little bit of independence acceptable or not? So rebels like to test the boundaries. Am I being seen and am I acceptable? All right. Now, an imaginer, they are asking themselves, am I okay as I am and am I good enough? Right. So an imaginer, they're always wondering, I'm a little bit off with the fairies there, and am I good enough? Or am I making a contribution? All right. Last one, promoter, and they're actually asking themselves, am I alive? Am I alive? Right? And they're constantly checking or testing the world to see, am I alive? What new hit can I get to test the idea? Yes, I'm alive. Yes, I'm getting the most out of life, so to speak. All right. So if we actually are aware of each of these needs of each of the profiles, so to speak, we can then start to tailor our workshop, or we can change our workshop to make sure that everybody feels included, right? So we want to make sure that the thinkers feel competent, all right? We want to make sure that we acknowledge their hard work, and if they're getting things right, we make them feel good they're getting things right. Persisters, we want to make sure their opinions are heard and valued, right? We want to make sure we do that. Harmonizers, we want to create opportunities for people to connect with each other, right? And we want to foster those opportunities. Rebels, they may want to have a bit of fun. Allow controlled fun in your workshops. Totally fine. Acknowledge the fun because people need it, and it's part of who they are, right? And they want to maybe test the boundaries as to what's possible in regards to fun there as well. Next one, we have the imaginers. Now, they need their time, their space, and they need quiet time as well. So if you see someone sitting by themselves, allow them to sit by themselves. They may need to defray, they may need to process the information and just have time to themselves to do that, right? And then last of all, we have the promoters, right? Now, the promoters, they like action. They like doing things and doing things fast, right? And the thing is, they like quick, fast, and they like a sense of achievement and getting shit done or getting things done. Excuse the language there, right? Now, coming back to the persister really loves acknowledgement of how hard they've worked and diligence, right? Now, a thinker, They love acknowledgement of how quickly they got things done and how well they got things done. And if they don't have that, they're not going to feel like they're valued. And if you have a situation where people don't feel valued, then people are just going to go, huh, who cares? Why bother? All right. And nothing I do is really making an impact. No one cares about me. No one sees me. Why am I even here? Right. So, whenever you're delivering a workshop, these are the things that you do need to keep in mind. Every single person that comes into your workshop room has different needs, wants, desires, and motivators and drivers. And the better you can get in your flexibility of how you actually motivate and drive people based on their personality type, the better you're actually going to be as an amazing trainer. So, yes, the world of influence doesn't stop. And it's so exciting when you can learn these extra tools and learn this extra piece of awareness to make you even better. And it helps you understand why people feel how they do when they do, right? So I highly recommend that you check out Process Communication Model. It's been used by NASA for many years and also law enforcement as well there. So on that note, hope you got some value from the video. And if you're a thinker, I'm sure you've taken lots of notes. If you are a promoter, I'm sure that you can't wait to implement this into straight away. If you're a persister, you've probably got your own opinions about this already. And if you are a harmonizer, you probably want to take me out for coffee right now. On that note, folks, thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.